I wanted a simpler day, more finished work, more time back, less of me as the permanent bottleneck, the person every unfinished thread waited on. I was tired of being the default answer for every exception, every unclear priority, every quick question that was never quick. I thought AI would make business easier. Easier meant quieter mornings, cleaner handoffs, a company that could move without me holding every rope. I thought AI would save time. One clean ask, one helpful answer, less load on my shoulders. That was the hope, a shortcut that still felt like leadership. I pictured fewer late nights, fewer half-finished threads, more of my attention on the work only I should own. It sounded responsible. It sounded like progress without redesigning how we actually decide. Then I made a request, and one request became 15 decisions. What to prioritize, what to ignore, what to review, who owns the next step, what done even means, which quality bar is good enough, which risk we accept, which claim we can stand behind. The ask was simple. The decisions were not. I had not ordered chaos. I had ordered speed, and speed without judgment is just noise arriving faster. AI did not remove the work. It multiplied the decisions. The board got busier, the choices got louder. Drafts arrived before the criteria were clear, options stacked before ownership was named. I was not drowning in a bad model. I was drowning in unclear judgment, mine. Every unfinished answer created 3 more questions. Throughput went up, clarity did not. That is the part people skip when they talk about replacement. Replacement is not the first crisis, ambiguity is. At first, I wanted to blame the tools. That was the easy story. Swap the model, add another agent, chase a smarter shortcut, pretend the next version would finally think for me. But the problem was not AI. The problem was my missing operating system. Unclear strategy, too many tasks, weak prioritization, soft review rules, messy execution, fuzzy ownership. AI did not invent those gaps, it made them impossible to ignore. I did not need a smarter escape. I needed a clearer company. So I stopped looking for a replacement for me. AI forced me to become clearer. Clearer on what mattered this week, clearer on what could wait, clearer on who decides, clearer on how we review before we create the next thing, clearer on what good looks like before we ask for volume, clearer on which decisions stay with the CEO and which can be owned by someone else with a named standard. Clarity is not a vibe. It is a leadership duty. AI only made that duty visible. A company needs rules, roles, review, and ownership. Not as a slide, as a living system. Without those, AI just accelerates confusion. With them, AI can finally support the work instead of scattering it. Rules say what is allowed. Roles say who acts. Review says when quality is checked. Ownership says who carries the outcome when it is ugly. That is how judgment survives speed, and how a company stays human while it uses machines. I stopped using AI as a shortcut. I started leading it as a company. Same tools, different posture. Less do this for me so I can avoid the hard choices. More here is the mission, the limit, the owner, and the review. I still ask for help. I still move fast. But speed now travels inside a frame I am accountable for, not around it. The point was never to disappear from the work. The point was to lead so the help could land somewhere solid. People ask if AI will replace us. Here is what I learned the hard way. AI does not replace leadership. It reveals whether leadership exists. If the thinking is fuzzy, AI will advertise the fuzz. If the operating system is weak, AI will amplify the weakness. If ownership is missing, AI will produce motion without responsibility. The gap was never only technical. It was whether someone would decide, review, and own the result when answers arrived too fast to hide behind. The better the AI becomes, the better the CEO must become. Not louder, not busier, better. Clearer priorities, sharper ownership, stronger review, and the courage to hold hard decisions instead of outsourcing them to a prompt. This is the AI Native Company Journal. Follow for the next chapter, the next hard decision, and the next operating lesson.